my
Do you have...
Mom
Read,
makes sweet
what does the
potatoes
sign
and
say?
all that.
What does the sign say?
Did you tell her?
Hi.
What is what?
Here's the thing, because I'm on the freaking air. I just unmuted myself again.
Yeah.
Hello, viewers.
And people keep walking in this room.
Yeah, like me.
Okay, so it is live.
It is.
Is it? Is it?
Yes.
Are you on YouTube or Twitch?
YouTube.
She's on YouTube because she's an idiot.
Okay.
How dare you?
I'm gonna leave you guys now and try to get started.
No, don't do this.
No, don't do it.
Wait.
No.
No.
Okay, hang on. I just gotta get a few things in place. What are you doing over there?
My weekly weirdo C that
Okay.
I write on the whiteboard.
I see hi in the chat.
And then I turn it in.
I mean, I told you guys that I was gonna save it for when I didn't have any guests. What is the audio that you're... Are you... You need to mute your computer. I'm trying to do a live stream. Are you muted in the, You are. You need to mute. I don't need DJ in the background. Very quietly. Okay. I gotta make this window smaller and move it over here so it's not in the way.
How do you make windows smaller? Can you make the window in my room smaller? Because it's a little big.
Boy. Can you close the door all the way? I'm a little bit distracted. We have been on the air for a solid 3 minutes. And I haven't done anything.
Tell Kira she's a good art. Wow! Wow! That's the best compliment I've ever received.
Okay, next. Just kidding, that's not what we do here. This, by the way, has to do with today's slow-mo show thing. Not that they need anyone to endorse them. People know who they are.
The slow-mo guys. I love
The
slow-mo
slow men.
guys. The slow motion gentlemen.
The guys who
Tell
take
Anna
forever
she's
to
a better
mold.
art. Well, everybody knew that.
How dare you?
You take anything and Anna is a better art. It's a fact. I looked it up on Google. I said, what's the best art? And it said, Anna, obviously. That is a horse for sure.
Google would probably say Leonardo da Vinci, because Google's stupid.
I mean, Da Vinci accomplished many things in his time, but he wasn't a cartoonist.
That is the Mona Lisa one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But he also invented a lot of things.
Yeah, but that's not art.
Yeah, that's inventions. That's a totally different category. I'm just saying he was an
They're
accomplished,
two totally
an
different
accomplished
animals.
man. But I
Why
don't.
does
His best things he made in his life were not his art.
why does this horse have a mullet?
'Cause why does anyone have a mullet?
Why does Keith have a mullet?
I don't know.
Did I tell you guys last week about the lady who
You
didn't
told me
watch
about that.
Voltron.
You told me about that.
Was I on the air when I told you about that?
No.
She had not seen the show Voltron. I was... Okay.
Scientist.
With the risk of telling a story 2 weeks in a row, I went to go buy some fabric, and this lady asked who I was dressing as. I told her I was making a costume, and she asked who I was dressing as, so I showed her a picture on my phone of Penny, because I'm going to dress as Penny Polendina. And she was like, oh yeah, my son's going to that Planet Comic Con thing. Which I managed to miss again, by the way. And she's like, he's dressing as Keith. And I'm like, oh, Keith from Voltron? She's like, yeah. And his friend is going as, well, I don't remember his name, but it's Keith's boyfriend, I think. She was talking about Lance. It was great.
I mean, she may not have seen the show, but she definitely understands how the ships work.
Yep. That's like it sums up what it's like to know that show only from the fans.
Yes.
Bunch of losers. I'm still laughing about how long it took to get Alex to watch that show, because I knew that he would like it, because it's a good show. But he didn't want to watch it because he's like, it's like Power Rangers. And I'm like, yeah, if Power Rangers is good. The thing that eventually got Alex to watch it was because he saw me and Marley watching it and became interested. Frickin' loser.
Loser.
I kept telling him to just try it out.
Did you know that on March 2nd, season 5 is arriving to Netflix?
I did not know that.
Yep.
I should add that to my calendar. I've been adding, lately, releases of things to my calendar, so
well,
I took note of when season 2 of Jessica Jones is coming out, when Red vs. Blue.
wait, did they have a release already? How do I not know about this?
I don't know. I don't remember what specifically I have in there, but dates that I know of things that are coming up.
I didn't know they have a confirmed release date for 16.
If they don't have it yet, then I'm thinking of something else.
I'm gonna look it up.
That's at least something that I have thought about putting in my calendar, but I may not have actually been able to do that.
Let's find out.
I am undoubtedly hyped for it.
Alright.
I hope that they find some stupid way to revive Church again, because I like Church.
Oh, they'll figure something out, as usual.
He can't die.
Well, yeah.
It doesn't work.
No.
They keep stressing that he's finally gone forever, though, and it's making me upset.
I'm sure it's not.
Like, I, right now, am right there with Caboose, where it's just like, no, he's gonna come back like he always does, right?
Yeah. Well, let's hope so. But, you know, he's been around for a while. But I guess so have the rest of them.
He's not very good at dying.
No. That's not a problem Pironikos runs into, though.
I'm sad.
Oh, that is really sad.
It also reminds me how excited I am for my Penny cosplay, though. And for RTX in general.
I want to get somebody to go as John and just hold, like, a box of ashes.
Oh my god. Did you ever see that
There's
guy?
no confirmed release date for season 16 of red versus blue yet.
Oh no.
But it usually comes out sometime in April, which is great. April's a great month.
Did you ever see the video of that guy who was running around RTX with Yang's arm?
No?
He was like, I haven't been watching the chat at all. Did Nathan? Yeah, DG left the room. I assumed so we could talk to you people. I knew there would be Karake in the stream. Is it Karake or is it Karaki? Karake? I want to pronounce it Karake because that seems about as far from any Japanese pronunciation as karaoke. Did you see? I don't know how often you open Discord, but earlier I posted a sign that I found at my school advertising that they were going to do some karaoke, and this was like a sign that they drew on a whiteboard.
Uh-huh.
And it said Karake. They left the O out.
Karake.
I went by the
Boy,
desk.
do I love Karake.
I went by the desk and I'm like, hey, is that supposed to say karaoke? Because that says Karake.
Close enough. Potato, potato.
Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Have you ever been a horse?
Michelle Obama has 10 million followers. I don't have 10 million followers.
You should tell her to give you her followers. I bet she'll jump for it.
Michelle Obama.
What?
Michelle Obama.
Oh. I'm like, what language is that? Michelle Obama.
You should try Michelle Obama as a snork.
Or, better yet,
Don't.
yeah.
I knew that was a bad idea before I said it. But for some
you
reason I
said it
still
anyway.
decided to say it.
You make great decisions,
Anna,
Kira.
you've heard enough of my bad ideas. You're probably used to it by now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say all my bad ideas.
You are just nothing but a great idea machine. All the time.
Yes. Definitely, for sure.
Your OCs, for example.
Yes. That. I just, like, what a guy. He's got 4 arms.
They're always
A
great.
weirdly shaped head. Like, Josh was great. Josh from last week. Oh gosh, it's Josh.
Oh gosh, it's Josh? Ah.
Ah!
Ah. Dude, look at all the people in the voice chat.
Wow.
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 Yeah, what
What's
if
up,
you
guys?
could also have a conversation?
Oh, God.
Aha, the resistance, it worked.
About
What a bunch of losers.
Stupid voice. Chat. Wow. Look at all those special voice chat kids.
They think they're so cool. They think they're all that, but they're not.
They are not.
We might
Might.
get to the point where there's just like too much of a lulling conversation that we need to jump in there anyway, because I don't know, it works best when there's 3 or 4 people,
Yeah, that's true.
and we have 2. But on the other hand, there's like 8 people in voice chat, so that
That's
wouldn't
a lot of
exactly
people.
that wouldn't exactly make things
Maybe
all
a
better.
nice in between
Yeah,
would be nice.
you would invite someone to private or private quarters. And our private nickels. And our private dimes. And our private really bad jokes.
Oh, I'm full of those. You want to hear about a joke right now?
You betcha, baby.
All right. So one time, on a day, some years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I was born.
Wait.
Isn't that funny?
Yes.
I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like, wow. I have another joke. This one is real.
Okay. Wait, what does that even mean?
Well, I'll just say I was supposed to be born on April Fool's Day,
What does that mean?
and I wasn't.
You were
So,
supposed to.
I could have been a joke. And then I was just a joke born late.
You know what's a joke? Easter. This year.
That's gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to that.
I want to see if anyone does something with that.
They probably will.
There are so many people who are, like, still in the process of realizing that April Fool's is Easter this year.
Somebody is gonna be telling their child about, like, Jesus or something. And they're gonna go, and yeah, Jesus, like, rose from the dead. And the kid's gonna be like, oh, that's an April Fool's joke. That's funny. They're
Yeah.
gonna be like, no, that's, like, what happened in
It's
the
like-
story. Like, no, that's, like, what happened. Go look it up.
No. Jesus is like, oh no, I died. April
Just
Fools! She looks good.
I love Snorks. Ooh,
This-
Angry Pone.
This guy looks funny because when I deleted the black background, I also deleted most of his outlines. Because that's how it works.
Sad.
Ah! What are layers, exactly?
Well, like an onion has layers. That's a layer.
You know what else has layers?
Your
Ogres.
face. Ogres. Eddie Murphy.
He has parfaits.
He has poor face. I love Eddie Murphy.
He has parfaits.
Paul, do you have layers or parfaits?
Give me a second, hang on. Where's freaking Chrome? I'm gonna disrupt my
Alright, you're making I'm
connection here.
so glad that
Wait, how do you make a poll?
Yes, that's how. Can you please credit me for my joke? Just tag me or something.
What's your name? There it is. Okay, just spell checking it. Tweet.
I'm gonna go and get on Twitter right now. And I'm gonna pull this poll. I have parfaits.
Just in case you were wondering. You know what's really weird?
What?
The Odd Ones Out has had multiple polls where, like, thousands of people responded to his poll. Like, I'm talking like 15,000 people.
Oh
I'm
my
talking
God.
like my subscriber count.
I remember this.
And the frickin' results were split 50-50 somehow.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
I remember these sparkle sticks. Oh.
The sparkly baton.
Yeah, I used to have one. You remember when we had that thing that was like
The princesses.
Rainbow Atlantis?
Yes. Was that what it was called? Rainbow Atlantis?
Rainbow Atlantis 2.0. Because for some reason it was 2.0.
I
Like
have
there was one before it or something.
drawings of that buried deep somewhere. That was, I remember that Vaughn was really upset that he was a slug because it was funny and we wouldn't let him be anything else.
Yeah. Ah. I'm just gonna stop playing with things that I can drop. Like rainbow sparkle sticks.
Back when we were allowed to bully Vaughn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw it, and no one's gonna know which one was the drawing because I drew them both. Isn't one of his patches supposed to cover up an eye? I can't remember.
Well, the world may never know.
This is a slight discomfort shroom.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
With too much facial detail. There, I'm done.
Ooh, I like this one.
It's like a dog, but not quite.
Yeah. It's like kind of cute. It's a little derpy. I like the eye color.
It looks
It's
like a
nice.
Pokemon.
Kinda, yeah. Did you see that? I'm all about like Star Wars prequel memes, and I saw one, and it was one of those like, which Pokemon is this? And it had Anakin, and it was like,
It's Diglett.
yeah, it was like, it's Diglett, and then it was Padme's gravestone.
Yeah.
I like prequel memes.
I saw one like that recently, and I don't know why I brought it up because all I was going to say was that I don't remember what the punchline was.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna one other prequel meme that I saw was the scene when Obi-Wan cuts Anakin's legs off, and he's like, "You become the very thing you swore to destroy." And then the next picture is a pile of sand with Anakin's face photoshopped onto it
Yes.
because he hates sand. I was like, "That's great."
It gets everywhere.
It's rough, irritating. It gets everywhere. So he says it. He's like, it gets everywhere.
What are we looking at?
Oh no!
Can we not?
No!
Amibrius needs to get out of my server.
No,
Right
no,
now.
please, no.
I'm not even
Can
going to
I-
show that on the screen.
Can I delete it in chat?
Yes.
Can I go delete it? I really want to go delete it right now. I'm gonna delete it. That scarred me for life.
It's freaking
I'm
gross.
gonna go, and I'm gonna.
Get out of here with that. Gay shit.
Oh, it's gone.
He deleted it.
He deleted it. I'm so glad. That was scary. I was a little traumatized for a second there. Oh, okay. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm trying to figure out how to draw this freaking tail. And it's giving me
Ooh.
trouble.
That's neat.
I want applesauce.
I like applesauce.
I have applesauce in the fridge downstairs.
I was at my friend's house the other day, and she has like a few sons, and one of them's a baby. And so when I was over there, I was like, "Oh, is that cool, like, pouch applesauce, like Go-Go Squeeze?" And I picked it up, and I almost ate it, and then I saw that it was baby food.
Oh, gross.
Because it was like the same pouch, and I was like, that was close. I
Amazing.
almost ate that. Like, that would have been bad. I would have been, like, expecting to have the most wonderful, beautifully packaged, best tasting applesauce ever. And then I almost had, like, baby food. It was, like, vegetables in a pouch. Like, how disappointing would that have been?
Gross.
Ugh.
Very disappointing. I
I'm-
hear baby food tastes like booty.
It's so bad. Oh. Could have been bad. Could have been bad.
You could have died.
I could have. Like, it would have been sad. It would have been bad. It would have been
Rad, it would
a
have been
mess.
dad, it would have been mad, it would have been
Rad, mad dad.
badical. Okay, so I was talking to Shroom about how they're making a live action Kim Possible movie.
What?
They are.
Wait, is that real?
Yes.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
Wow.
They really are doing that.
Wow.
So, we were talking about that, and he was like showing me some things he had dug up that had to do with it. And one of them was all about like the lingo that they use in the show. And on it was the word batical. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. They wouldn't say that on the show. And I was watching the show, and like a few episodes later, Ron frickin' said batical, and I couldn't believe it.
I can't believe they're making that a movie. For a hot sec, the director of the wonderfully, amazingly horrible abomination that was the Last Airbender film, the director, M. Night Shyamalan.
Shamamalama?
Yeah. He says, this was a few years ago. He decided not to because for once he got some sense into that thick, stupid, dense head of his that he shouldn't. But he talked about, for a while, making a movie out of season 2 of Avatar after the first movie was a train wreck. And he says, yeah, I'm considering making a movie out of the second one, except I have a few changes. I want Toph to be able to see.
Stop.
And I said, wow, way to take the basis of an entire character and destroy it. And so thankfully he didn't make that movie. Not that I would have watched it anyway. I would have bought the DVD to stab it with a knife.
It was a bad movie.
It was really bad. The other day I was watching some TV with some of my friends, and one of them was like, is that the Last Airbender movie? Turn it on. Everyone says it's bad. I want to see how bad it is. And I'm like, not in my house. Nuh-uh. Not that movie. That film is banned.
It's a bad film.
It really is. Like, as someone who's a very big fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, that movie was a big letdown.
It is a bad film, and you should feel bad when watching it. I certainly did. This is a good thing to quote.
Yes.
Always.
Most definitely.
10 out of 10, best YouTuber. Never uploads, but that's okay, I can forgive him. For a second, I thought you were going for the McDonald's jingle.
Oh, no.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
So I was going to Target today to get some...
Target.
Look at some Legos.
Oh, yeah?
And I remembered that life can be very dangerous if it's icy and you have your hands in your pockets, which you should never do. If your hands are cold and you're walking and it's icy, I don't care if your hands are cold and you have no gloves, don't put your hands in your pockets. Because
you can't break
I
your
almost
fall?
lost my life. I was slipping and I had my hands in my pockets and I managed to not fall completely over. But if I did, I would have fallen on my face.
What an idiot.
I know. And that's when I remembered. You can't have your hands in your pockets.
Ever.
Ever.
Or else you'll die
Exactly.
of the plague.
Yes. Yes.
And you wouldn't want that now, would you?
Definitely not.
I have a theory.
What?
I think the reason that people design characters that are traps is because they're just trying to hide the fact that they don't know how to draw guys.
Guys.
They think they're clever, but I see right through them.
Oh no.
What?
Christian just sent me a Snapchat. He's at work right now. And
How dare he?
He had some customers, and it was like a mom and some of her kids. And he said to the mom, he was trying to make a Lord of the Rings reference, but it was very bad idea. And as soon as he said it, he was like, bad idea. Don't say things like that, Christian. So what he did...
Christian does a lot of things that are
Yeah.
bad ideas.
And I really relate to him in that aspect, because I say a lot of stupid things that I don't realize are stupid until after I've already said them. And so he's trying to make a Lord of the Rings reference from the scene when the Fellowship is entering Lothlorien, and some of the elves come over to Gimli, and they're like, the dwarf breathes so loud, we could have shot him in the dark. And so he said, man, your kids were so loud, I could have shot them in the dark.
Oh my god, Christian!
Then he was like, wait, have you seen The Lord of the Rings?
Oh my god. I can't believe that!
Oh, man.
That's
And,
just...
you know, I've had to explain things to people before when I'll say something, and they'll be like, what? And I'll go, oh, you've definitely never seen that show then. Sorry, never mind.
Oh my god.
Because if somebody said that to me, I would have been like, is that a Lord of the Rings reference? Nice one.
It's like, I promise I don't actually want to shoot your children.
Right? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound like a murderer.
I'm a nice guy, I promise.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
That is catastrophic.
Oh. I love it.
I usually avoid saying anything to customers. I mean, okay, let me rephrase that.
Anything to customers.
Because I have to talk to
You,
customers,
the
obviously.
waitress, will not say a word to your customers.
So, yeah, I have to talk to them, obviously, but outside of, like, things that I need to say, like taking their order and making sure everything's fine and whatnot, outside of those things, I try not to, like, make conversation or anything like that, because it always seems to go terribly. And I wish I could remember any specific examples, because I'm sure there are funny stories, but I don't have a memory.
I just, like, some people do a really good job of thinking what they're gonna say through before they say it, and I'm not one of those people.
Yeah, I can relate to that. I think a lot of us can relate to that.
But, you know, that makes life kind of fun sometimes, because you usually have a lot of fun stories to tell about the stupid things that you say.
Yep.
As long as it's not, like, during a job interview or something.
Then there's
So I was at a job interview, and I said, I could have shot your kids in the dark, and for some
Amazing.
reason I didn't get hired.
Yeah, like, what's their deal?
Like, I thought they'd get my Lord of the Rings reference, I don't know.
Guess they weren't cool enough.
It's okay. I don't want to be hired by someone who's never seen the Lord of the Rings anyway.
I know I wouldn't. 'Cause... yeah. Sorry. I was gonna make a joke, and then I realized it wasn't funny, so I didn't bother.
Alright, I'm done.
So this character also has a necklace and a little bit of frill right here, but I don't really feel like drawing it.
Well, it is called drawing fast.
So it's like, screw your character, that's all I'm doing.
I mean, it looks pretty good. It definitely looks good. It just doesn't have some of the jewelry and stuff like that, which is fine. No, my name is not Charlotte. Ooh, is that Kingpin? I see a little signature, and it looks like Kingpin.
Put a freaking magnifying glass on that shit. Nope. Ah! Okay. We gonna draw this freaking nerd.
What a nerd.
Oh no, it's a nerd.
Oh gosh, it's Josh.
I was gonna say that too, but you said it first.
I'm funny like that.
Have you ever met someone who's really good at drawing, but they take 5 years to draw?
5 years to draw what?
Anything.
Anything?
I know some people like
I don't
that.
think so.
I know one person in particular. I know people who have flaws when it comes to drawing, but it is not in the appearance of their drawings. Like people who never post anything because they are never happy enough with anything because they're perfectionists. Or people who take 5 years to draw things. Or sometimes usually they take those years because they are perfectionists. And it's like, you have to be finished with it at some point. You can't just work on it forever.
Well, I'm not an artist, but I am a musician.
You still
And
make stuff.
I make a lot of things, and I'd say 99% of the time I don't finish the projects that I start.
How dare you?
And it's like, I'm working on an album now, and I'm going to come out with it in July. So now I actually have a reason. But here's the thing, is I know
I'm gonna be
what
knocking
good
your
audio
door
production
down.
sounds like. And I know that for a long time, all the tracks that I made were not good audio production. So when I wouldn't finish a track, and some of them were tracks that I put countless hours into. Like, there's one I was really hoping that I would get off the ground, but I just kind of, like... Do you ever work on something for so long that you just kind of want to give up on it because you're sick and tired of it?
Yeah, but usually not things that I wanted to do from the start.
Yeah. Well, like, this one, I was like, it was a nice idea. I didn't even start with vocals or anything, but I worked really hard on the track. I put a lot of time into it. I put a lot of time into mixing it and mastering it, and it wouldn't mix the right way. It wouldn't master the right way. It would not matter what kind of effects that I put on it. So I analyzed everything that I did wrong, and then I made another track, and it just was that the instruments I was using in that track just didn't mix well together.
Well, come July, you should know that I am going to be busting your door down, giving you my money.
Well, I hope so, because I'm gonna be poor. But
I want
I'm definitely...
to have your music.
I already have a list of songs, and I've written lyrics for 2 of them already, and
Nice.
have half done with a track for one of them. When it comes to the writing standpoint, editing is the longest process, but yeah, it's gonna be called Escape Artist. That's the album title. It's gonna have 8 songs on it, and it'll come out in
Burrito.
July. It's gonna be real. It's not even gonna be, oh yeah, I'll come out with an album at some point. This one's real. It's actually gonna happen.
It had goddamn better be.
It's gonna be a thing, and it might be good and it might be garbage, but whatever it is, I'm gonna put it out there.
You better. Or else I'll punch you.
Okay.
Like that's ever done anything.
I've been punched enough times that, or else I'll punch you, doesn't sound like a threat to me anymore.
Yeah, specifically coming from me. I punch you a lot.
Yeah, you do. But since most of the times I've been punched have been from trained fighters, I can just kind of, a punch isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, trying to find a good analogy. Like something that sucks, but it happens to you all the time. Or like, I've dealt with really bad migraines a lot, but it occurred to me at one point that I was starting to get a little like desensitized to the pain almost because I've just had so
Yeah.
many of them that it like feels like it doesn't really hurt as much anymore.
Yeah, you sort of just get used to certain things
Yeah.
after a while.
So that's kind of what it's like to be punched or kicked in the head now. Because it's just happened enough times that it's like, well, how many... Like, my arms, except for the inner part of my forearm specifically, any other part of my arm doesn't bruise anymore because I use it for blocking so much. Or when I'm doing, like, bow staff training and I get hit in the arms a ton. So they just don't really bruise anymore. I remember one time I told your sister that, Anna, and she proceeded to punch my arm as hard as she could for a couple minutes.
Yeah, Maggie's dumb.
And I just stood there and I was like, alright, okay. And there were no bruises on my arm the next day. They just don't really bruise anymore.
I think I did bruise you at one point, though.
You did.
Just because of the amount of punching and not exactly the force. I just kind of
But, like,
kept
I got
going and ended up tenderizing your arm.
bruised on the, like, inner part of my forearm. Because that's what you want to protect in a fight. So the other day,
no.
I was doing some work with this guy who's, like, 3 times my size. And he's, like, a former Marine and used to be a cop after that. So he's really tough. And so when we were sparring the other night...
Just so you guys know, Kira just showed me her arm, and it is bruised like a banana.
It's pretty normal. You just bruise in certain spots until you just can't be bruised anymore.
You get stronger blood vessels.
Yep. Your blood vessels are just like, right, I've had enough of this.
Don't skip blood vessel day.
One of my favorite Red vs. Blue quotes is in season 11, I think it is, when
We have a lot of seasons.
Wash is training Tucker, and he's like, it's leg day, and Tucker was like, yesterday was leg day, and Wash is like, you're a freaking space marine, every day is leg day. And I was like, every day is leg day, that's right.
It's an inspirational quote.
I'm gonna put it on a poster
Amazing.
with just Wash and like a sunset. And
Every
it
day
says,
is
every day is leg day.
Amazing. You should use the picture of Wash and Carolina on that beach.
I replayed that scene like 10 times the first time I watched it. That's the biggest reason I'm excited for season 16. At the end of season 15, they were like, Wash is gonna be okay. And I was like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Didn't Wash freaking die?
He got shot. But, like, Agent Maine got shot in the throat, like, 20 times.
Yeah, but Maine is Maine.
Yeah.
He's not human.
Yeah. And then he had Sigma, the AI, to talk for him, who was also Elijah Wood. Definitely the most well-known actor they had in that show.
I don't remember
They were like,
that.
here's this cast, and it's like all Rooster Teeth people, and then Elijah Wood.
I don't know anything about Elijah Wood.
He's Frodo Baggins.
Oh.
And other things, but Frodo Baggins is the most important because The Lord of the Rings is great. But yeah, he's Frodo Baggins. And he's also the AI Sigma, who was originally Agent Carolina's AI. But then she was like, okay,
Oh.
Maine, you can't talk anymore. Here's Sigma. But then she didn't have an AI, and she was like, well,
Well, darn. Guess I should just punch everyone until I get one.
Yep. And then
And she did.
she was like, I'm a good person.
I promise.
In season, like, 13, 14, 15, you're like, wow, she's a great person. I love Agent Carolina. She's my favorite character.
We're freelancers.
I have,
Points guns.
one of my friends has been watching Red versus Blue, and she's in like season 4, and I'm like, oh child, you know nothing. Nothing. I'm like, you haven't even met my 2 favorite characters yet. And then I'm like, I can't believe you actually don't meet Carolina until season 9. Like,
They have too many seasons. They should... Well, no, they shouldn't stop.
like, I feel like for any other show, that's way too many seasons. But I don't feel like Red vs. Blue has too many seasons.
It's because you don't like it.
Like, I don't really like Doctor Who anymore. But
Yeah.
occasionally I'm like, yeah, and they're on, like, their 13th season, and I'm like... And that's only from the reboot since the one in the 60s. Like, when are people gonna start getting tired of that crap? It's gotten kind of repetitive.
Yeah, I think at some point I figured out that I just didn't like the 11th Doctor.
Yeah.
Because I watched a few episodes with 12 a little while ago, and they were not bad. I really like his new companion, too. I forget her name. She's Beans. That means I like her.
Beans.
Let's discuss the etymology and evolution and origin of the word beans. It started out as bueno.
I knew that already, but I suppose everyone else maybe didn't.
Context. Now you have it.
Ooh. Ooh.
This guy's got some fancy hair.
Hair.
This guy's hair doesn't act like hair. I guess people can have, like, ombres in their hair.
Mm-hmm.
They can have ombres.
Mid-fall.
Yeah, I don't really know where the pose was going, but I didn't want to draw him, like, dropping off the bottom of the page, so...
There you go.
I had to keep him within the boundaries of the page. Which ended up making him falling down. Because this is not a pose any horse can stand in for any amount of time.
Yeah. That'd be pretty tough.
That'd be like propping yourself up on the wrong side of your feet.
Yeah. That would be
It just
impossible.
it just
unless
wouldn't
you
work.
were falling.
Mhm.
That makes a lot of sense. You know what doesn't make sense?
I didn't think of anything. What were you gonna say?
Well, what I was gonna say was I was waiting for you to come up with an answer,
Oh no.
and you didn't come up with one.
So what doesn't make sense is the fact that Queen Chrysalis did not come up with a good plan, because you see, in order to get she's an idiot.
In order to get she's an idiot. That
I
makes a
can't-
lot of sense.
I can't remember. I remember that there was like a problem with her plan, but every time I try to think about how it works, I don't remember what the plan was.
That's fair. Things are hard to remember sometimes.
So she wanted to go in Canterlot, but she was already in Canterlot though. So no, she wanted to get her army in there. But so what she had to do, let me think about this for a minute. This is riveting stuff. I'm glad you all came to check it out. She had to put the man horse under mind control so that she could marry him, and that would enable her to poison him so that she could eat Canterlot. And she invited her friends to crash the wedding, even though the bride is the one who crashed the wedding. and best mare is a great joke. And she needed to get the shield down. Right, she needed to get the shield down so that she could get into Canterlot. That was why she had the man under mind control. You know, so she could get him to get the shield down. The thing is, though, that she was already in Canterlot. So, however she got in there, how did she get in there? And why can't everyone else get in the same way? So, she was already in Canterlot, and she set off the alarms, and the shield went up, and for some reason the shield did not kick her out.
There you go.
How did this come to pass? She had to, at some point in time, have been impervious to the shield. Because when it went up that other time, it freaking kicked her out.
That's very true.
So, why didn't it kick her out?
She was, an idiot that defied the laws of reality.
Yeah!
So, I mean, good for her. Like, if a villain can just ignore boundaries like that until they're defeated, then I guess that's nice.
There was also this episode about how Flim and Flam were not bad guys. And the apples are idiots. But that's okay because they didn't have an education. So it works out.
Flim and Flam. Flemmy Flaming.
Flimber Flammy Man.
La 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 la.
Oh god, we've devolved to the point in the stream where we're just making noises because we're bored.
Oh no.
Help.
Hold on, I'm gonna come up with a funny story.
Kira,
Alright.
story time, go!
Okay, so one time there was a boy. And there was another boy, and then another boy after that. Their names were Jack, and Jackson. Jack and Jackson were climbing a tree. It was a big tree. It was a combination tree between a weeping willow, a pine, and a red oak. And they were climbing, and they climbed all the way up to the top, and then they lit it on fire because they were stuck on an island. But little did they know that that island actually had an underground fortress with spaceships in it. And so the whole time they could have taken this freaking spaceship, and they didn't know until they lit a tree on fire, which just happened to be the trigger to open up the hatch underground in the island. And so they were like, hey, any one of you know how to fly a spaceship? And Jack was like, yeah, I know how to. And then Jack was like, I don't. And then they flew the spaceship, and they were trying to get back home until they realized it was a spaceship because it goes to space.
Ah,
So they went to space.
what a bunch of idiots.
And they were like, well, it's okay. We can leave the ship here and take the escape pod. They thought that particular escape pod, they could enter the coordinates to their home on planet Earth. But what they didn't know was that it was the type of escape pod where it just releases and then just floats aimlessly in space. And so they just spent an eternity floating aimlessly in space until 200 years later when another space shuttle found the escape pod.
Is that the whole story?
And they were like, wow, I wonder if there are people alive in here. And there weren't at the end.
What were they? Because humans don't live that long.
They were humans that lived for a long time.
Oh, that answers that question.
Yes.
I see no problems here.
Exactly. How about this, Anna? Storytime, go.
Once upon a time, there was a man named Bob, and he had 13 children, and he was a stay-at-home dad. And he didn't know what to do because he didn't know what kids are because he was a llama. His wife was a turkey. Her name was Alice, and she worked at the grocery store. She did not make enough money at the grocery store to feed 15 people. So, the government did nothing to help them, and they all died. The end.
That was truly a beautiful piece of art.
You're missing out on some conversation.
Hi, Nathan. Welcome back, trader.
Well, you missed Storytime Go. So.
Yeah. Best
Whoa.
conversation of all.
Good, because the conversation that's going on there is better.
Okay.
I'm glad for you.
Listen, you're not going to stop me from being stubborn. To my own detriment. This is the way I am.
And
I'm proud of that.
The way I am.
I'm proud of that whether or not I should be.
Well, that's good.
And that's the best kind of proud to be. It's not.
Yeah. It's not. It's not?
It's not.
It's not. I knew it wasn't.
What time is it?
7:56.
Why can't it be over already?
Wow, that's a bad attitude.
Yeah, well... You want to check in on the voice chat anyway and see how they're doing?
No.
Okay.
We don't need them. I'm gonna tell a really good story, though.
Secretly, they want us to come visit them because they're lonely and stupid.
But, you know.
And all of my
we're
viewers.
better than the likes of them, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean.
So, this is a really dramatic story. I hope all of you have heard it before, because if you haven't, I'm concerned.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Man and girl go out to drive under moonlight. They stop at a side of road. He turned to his say, "Baby, I love you very much." "What is it, honey?" "Our car is broken down. I think the engine is broken. I'll walk and get more fuel for a broken engine." She says, "Okay, I'll stay here and look after our stereo. There have been news reports of stereos being stolen." "Good idea. Keep the doors locked no matter what. I love you, sweaty." So the guy left to get full for the car. After 2 hours, the girls say, "Where is my baby? He was supposed to be back by now." Then the girl hear a scratching sound and voice say, "Let me in." The girl doesn't do it. Then after a while, she goes to sleep. The next morning, she wakes up and finds her boyfriend still not there. She gets out to check. And man door, hand hook, car, gun.
Young man, take the breadsticks and run. I said, young man. Man door, hand hook, car, gun.
Yes. And that was a great story, which reminds me of a true story
Okay.
that happened to me.
Let's hear it.
One time, I was driving under moonlight with a friend of mine. And then...
You weren't.
Don't do that. Don't finish my story. We were listening to the radio. And to whatever song was playing on the radio, we were chanting "Man door, hand hook, car door" aloud to the beat. And then we pulled over at a Red Lobster and got some cheddar biscuits. And then our stereo didn't get stolen. The end.
Amaze.
And, you know, there was no man, no door, no hand, no hook, no car.
Oh, let me guess. There was no door.
There was a door.
You know, now that I've said it, I feel silly. It just seemed like the right place to go from there.
See, you should never assume what I'm going to say.
Did you just assume my car had a door?
Did you just assume my car didn't have a door?
I guess I did.
What is she wearing?
Something that is a sad excuse for an outfit.
I feel so bad for her.
She is the leading fashion expert in fashionography.
I mean, we're over here living in 2018, and she's over there living in 3018.
Oh my god, is the joke 3018 now?
Yeah.
Gross, the future. Get it out. Get it away.
Get it away.
Get it away, get it away, get it away, get it away.
Get it away, get it away, get it away, 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 get it away, get it away, get away, away, away.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done. Oh, wow! That's scary. Wow.
Stop.
But, like, oddly relatable. Like, wow, I understand.
I understand.
Yeah,
Why
I've been
is
looking
that
at the
girl reaching
comic,
her
and
hand?
I have more questions.
Tails
And
Gets
that-
Trolled is a masterpiece. If you have any questions, just go somewhere else.
No, keep reading. All of your questions will be answered.
No,
You're not well. You're not
I-
well.
Tales
I
Gets
prefer
Trolled
not
is
to
the
get
gospel
trolled.
of the internet. Anything you could possibly need to know will get answered in that comic. Just keep reading.
Wait,
Anything?
Banana
I
actually
promise.
hopped back in here.
I don't want to. No, thank you.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hi.
What?
Are you
Whose
going
is
to
that?
stay in here, or are you just bombing us again?
Hi,
Oh,
welcome to
you're so
Chile.
shady.
I promise not to
Wow.
screech this time.
Hey, Ban, you
If
suck.
you leave this time,
How
I
dare
have.
you?
We all have the.
What
I
a
love
We've
you.
made a solemn vow as a group. If you leave again, we have the right to ban you from the server.
Oh,
Oh my
Okay.
god, help me.
Okay.
Wait, you have a right to ban her from the server?
Wow, no one's made that
ban her,
joke
dude.
before.
That's so funny and original.
Okay, DJ.
Okay,
It was
we're muting
made
her now.
about a dozen
DJ,
times in your
you
absence.
personally have
I'm muting
permission
her.
to ban me
I
from
can't
this
take
server if I
Different
leave.
voices coming from the same microphone.
BG, it's a trap.
Excuse me,
You
what?
can't actually ban her. You
I
have
said-
to rely on me.
I said I'm personally giving you permission to ban me from this server if I leave you guys.
All right.
So-
sounds like a deal to me.
Sounds like a plan.
So Banana,
Yeah.
I have a confession to make.
Oh,
I've had a
I'm
lot
sure
more
you
fun
do.
in this voice chat than in the stream. You should incorporate the stream into the chat. It'd make a better experience.
Well, fuck you. So they're gone now. What a bunch of losers.
Man,
We don't need them. We're good enough.
honestly, yeah. I mean, you're good enough.
Hey, how dare you?
Oh, DJ says you're banned. That's too bad.
Oh no,
Is he gonna-
whatever will I do?
I guess you'll just have to be banned from your own server.
Oh no.
Damn
Darn.
it.
Gee
That's too
darn
bad.
it.
Ah, gee darn it.
Gee darn it. Look at this cute, innocent child who
Why is she
probably
reaching her hand out?
never destroyed a plane.
Is it that she's reaching her hand out, or is that one of her hands is extremely big and she has a really short arm?
She has a big hand.
I knew it.
This is a sweet, innocent child, and she would never harm a fly or a plane or anything like that. She would
I knew it.
never hurt you. She looks like she's going to teach you the alphabet. That's what she looks like. Alright, kids, get out of your circle and sit crisscross applesauce. Sweeties and children. How do you draw hands? Holy shit.
What's a hand?
I'm not even drawing the hand yet, honestly. I'm drawing the arm, and it's giving me a hard time.
Just draw like a little circle for the hand. Ah, that's a nice hand.
Yeah.
I like that.
Looks good to me.
It looks excellent to me. It has surpassed the word good. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna rap now. Rapping, rap. That's a big hand.
Freestyle!
There is some hair on her head. Yeah.
That's enough of that.
Alright, it's time to draw this loser. It's freaking
German.
Wow. Wow.
That's a good mouth. I'm gonna leave it like that.
Wow, that is good.
Isn't it?
It's so good. It's so good.
How do you draw a hat? Because I sure as hell don't know.
What's a hat?
It's a thing that you put on your head to hide from everyone the fact that you don't actually have hair.
Oh, it's me. I wear a hat every day.
Oh no! It was a wig all along.
Wow. Wow.
We're hopeless, aren't we?
I think so.
Point, I was like, yo, we got Dr. Pepper and Fireball.
Lied to us.
Let's
Ban, you're back!
let's commit some forbidden alchemy and make Dr. Pepper and Fireball. So I did
Hey,
that.
since you
And
left,
now
does
the
that
whole
mean I can
Coke
ban you
genre
now,
of soda
or-
is ruined to me. Every time I drink it, I feel the Fireball, I taste it.
Not very nice of
And
you
it
to
just
do such a
Stop
ruined that.
talking!
Fuck you.
No.
That's actually what happened to me and rum. That's why I can't drink that anymore.
I didn't want to interrupt Shroom to tell DJ to stop interrupting Shroom.
Okay, Ben, but the thing you gotta realize is that I don't realize when people are interrupting me. I'm too far gone.
Me too.
He's too innocent. So
I just lack the social skills in general to stop talking when people try to talk over me.
Yeah, you should try to be more like him, DJ.
you're not the boss. Well, actually,
I
no,
am.
technically you are because you're higher up in the role ranks.
It is
But
my
so-
server, and
That makes
I
me
can
second
make
in
rules.
command because of my masterful command of Maymays.
So
Wrong,
anyway,
do it.
No, you're like the
her-
lowest rank. You're one of the newest people, you dummy.
her
I didn't
parents
realize this
grant
was
me
this
access
horrible
to their
autocracy
Fireball
where
supply.
age determined power.
Y'all
And-
gotta
Oh,
stop.
that's how the hierarchy works.
Y'all gotta stop talking at the same time. DG.
I'll
I have
talk
a
in
que-
whatever time I want. I'll talk 2 seconds into the future if I want to. Can you
Listen.
fucking stop me?
Oh, I do that every
If
day.
you are talking and someone else was already talking, I don't care who you are going to time out.
Okay, I'll stop talking.
Yeah, that's right.
And then
I'm sorry.
everyone becomes too scared to talk because they know they're gonna get put in timeout.
Listen,
Dude, I ain't no bitch. I'll keep talking.
New rule: no talking unless you're a mod or above.
New rule,
Gee,
no
make me a
talking.
mod.
new rule, don't listen to DJ. He doesn't make the rules.
New
New rule,
Okay,
I make the
then,
rules, no
exactly.
talking.
New rule: don't talk in the submit channel.
DJ, shush.
No
I
chatting
know.
and submit!
New rule.
Remember, existing is a bannable offense.
Every time DJ talks, I get $100.
From
Remember,
DJ.
you only exist by the grace of your mod and savior, Shroop.
Trope.
I could ban you all.
Boom.
Shroom.
Bloom.
Trump.
How many times do you change your username? Because
Every.
next time you
As often
decide
as
to,
Nico changes
great.
his profile picture.
Can just
Only
change your
w-
nick, by the way.
Only
Slash
when you
nick.
least expect it, baby.
Some kind of dirty talk attempt. An attempt was made. A for effort.
Wait
Dude,
a
for
A
result.
for
second.
effectiveness.
I just realized something really, really important.
What?
What is it?
I
That.
have never heard High's voice before.
Oh, hello, yes.
Oh my
He sounds
god.
foreign. What country are you from? Hi.
Germany.
Germany.
Dude, I was about to guess that.
I wanna go.
Whoa, that's what all that. That's what
I-
they all say.
Listen.
Well, in that
I wish
case,
I
in
guessed that.
person.
Okay, but no, you can believe me because I tell the truth.
Uh-huh.
I'm upset
Uh-huh. I realized.
Hello,
by
V
German.
Gates.
Can I tell you why?
Oh god, now it's starting. Can you talk this and this and this language?
No, I'm gonna tell you why I'm upset by the German language and the country.
Ich bin Groben Schmetterling.
No, it's because I took an anatomy class and my teacher was German and he had a German accent and I couldn't understand half the things that he was saying. And
Understandable.
the problem is, in an anatomy class, you're doing nothing but learning new words, and I was being taught those words in a thick accent, so I didn't know how to actually say anything.
That's pretty funny. I love
It's
German.
both-
That's a pretty relatable and great experience.
What did you just say?
Did DJ just talk? Do I get money?
Whoa, DG is unmuted. Phew! This stuff's going on.
I might have had a
Phew!
little bit too much to drink.
See, I knew Hai was German because he keeps complaining about it being like 5 in the morning when it's like evening
3:11,
everywhere in the real world.
I
Go to
couldn't.
The real word? Oh, now you're talking.
Meanwhile, in the real world,
Germany's
I
not
can't-
real.
Germany's
Real
a
word
conspiracy
mutes himself.
theory.
okay, but like, let's be real here. Has anyone actually heard of Germany? No one can
Yeah.
prove that it's real. No one's
I-
been from
I've
Germany.
I've
met
never even
German.
seen a German.
I met
Germany
Austria.
only exists on
It's
a
not
flat
even on the
Earth.
map.
It's just empty. Just have the like
Let's.
water probably.
Trump
just,
has
like,
never
right
mentioned Germany's, therefore it must not exist.
there. America's
Yeah.
number one anyway.
Never said anything about it.
America first.
What even is America?
America?
That's the world.
Trump hasn't actually mentioned America, so nobody knows it exists. Might as well
Yeah.
not
Okay.
exist.
I can't
Well,
let's
imagine
just be-
Trump saying
I
the
have a
word
theory.
America.
I have a theory. What
no, you
if
don't. You're not allowed to
none
have
of
a
the
theory.
countries out there
I'm
exist?
sorry.
Is it a game
word-
theory?
Every word you say, you're losing money.
Is that because time is?
I'm poor anyway.
who just left? Was that DJ?
I'm like very smart, and
Uh.
I've never heard of Germans. Not once.
Very smart, yeah.
You
I'm
included
very smart.
DJ.
Dude, I've heard of
Smart,
at least
yeah.
4 countries. None of them have been Germany.
DJ, what is this?
What?
You included the reference. You made the drawing the reference and included the original reference. This is unprecedented.
It's recursive
Unprecedented.
requesting.
Just like Trump.
Because it was the best reference I had,
This
so I
is
submitted it. Because
unprecedented. I've never had this before.
We've never had a
Oh,
president
wow.
like this
because
before.
it's because
Is
I
this
appreciate your artwork.
My weekly whitebboard OC that you have
This
to
is
draw.
my weekly waifu OC.
This
I'm
is your
actually
a little
weakling.
upset.
Weakling.
This is my
whiteboard.
Man Crush
I
Monday
drove-
OC.
I drew this on a whiteboard, like I always do. I always draw something really bad on a whiteboard, and then Anna draws it and makes it look good. It's my favorite.
I'm actually
Dude,
a little
Anna's
bit
the
upset
best
I didn't
artist.
resubmit Naked Fox. Now that I know that you can just resubmit the same drawing of the OC you got the other week.
Yes.
So is the whiteboard like a benefit of working for Ban Animation Studios?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
That is a studio
if
that
you-
exists and Kira works there.
If you work for Ban Animation Studios, you get access to this giant whiteboard that has incredible information on the lives of the people within Ban Animation Studios. It lets you know where they are at all times
Yes.
and is never inaccurate. It tells you, most importantly, it tells you where I am.
you
like-
don't want to know.
Where are you?
I am here with you right now.
Aw.
Whoa. Technically,
Technically.
Yes.
Technically, and then
technically.
just trail off.
I'm not actually here with you right now. You're right.
Does
That's
the
practically-
whiteboard have summoning abilities by chance?
Yes, my name is Yuna. I'm from Final Fantasy X. I have
Shake
some
that
Ah,
aggressively.
my favorite heterochromic character. We were just talking about how much we love heterochromia.
How do
Yeah.
you do it?
You
Wait,
probably
does
would.
Yuma have heterochromia? Oh my god. I never knew.
Yeah,
I have to
she
look
does.
it up.
How do you make things look so good? I don't understand.
Dear,
you can
dear
take
The
Ban.
artist
the worst
touch.
How
doodle
are you?
and make it into something good. I wish I could draw.
Sir,
Have
I
you
am
ever
a
drawn
practice.
before?
free weeb.
I did
know all of
once,
Holy
these
and
shit,
then
I
I
can't
realized
actually draw.
that it was
I
not
can't-
my calling, and that
can't
instead
draw.
I should pursue something I'm mediocre at.
I bet this
Thank you.
character is really good at rock, paper, scissors.
Oh my god, it's wearing a sailor uniform.
Wait, is the stream still going?
Yeah?
Yeah, the stream's been going since
How
like,
else would they know?
2 hours. Since
I
like an
thought
hour
Ban
ago.
gave up and just joined the call because she knew it was a superior experience.
Don't jinx it.
Why not both?
Let me give it a cute little ribbon to wear.
Yay!
You're a cute little ribbon.
Get out of my house!
Too late, I'm not.
I could have kicked you out of my house if you actually showed up to stream.
It looks like he's got kind of like his
If
eyes.
I was
are the
actually
Gurren
at your
Lagann
stream, I
You
wouldn't
just interrupted
be...
someone, you dummy!
To the timeout room with you.
mad with power.
Continue.
Who was talking?
I don't remember.
We need a talking stick.
Okay, so
I don't think he's coming. Oh, there he is.
What the fuck?
You interrupted someone.
you
What did I
violated
interrupt?
rule
Those would be the
number.
rules.
We don't
You
know.
violated the law.
Someone-
I am the law.
He is the law. But he's not above the law. Because I'm the
Oh.
law too.
Got him.
I hereby decree that we.
No, you
Make-
don't.
I hereby deny your decree.
I was just insisting that we make that an official rule in the rule channel, where you're not allowed to interrupt someone, otherwise you get put in timeout.
But wait, how are you supposed to know when someone is about to talk? Like, Ban was about to talk until I said something.
There's like a delay between words when you speak on this voice call.
Listen,
So-
Yeah, that makes it even harder to figure out when
It
someone is going to
is
talk, because someone
really
might
freaking
already be
easy.
talking by the time you decide to talk.
it is so easy. Let me tell you guys how to do it. If someone is talking, don't talk.
But what if someone decides to talk in between the delay between you realizing someone is talking and you starting to speak?
Listen, if you're talking and you realize you hear someone else talking, your best bet is probably just to shut up.
Maybe
What
you
if
should
you're-
take your own advice.
It's not that complicated.
Did you just mouth off to the server owner?
Dude, yeah, I'll punch Ban in the mouth. I won't actually do that.
With your lips.
DG, you really need a better reference for her. Like, soon.
What did show me?
Has King just been muted this entire time now?
He's too good for us.
I bet he's
What?
doing something like eating.
What if DG had a reference that wasn't also a macro?
I can't even comprehend that.
People like Macro. Macro is pretty good. The way you're drawing his character right
love-
now, kind of, you're giving me some Pop Team epic vibes with this drawing here.
I love,
Dude, I
I
love,
love
Pop
macaroni
Team
and
Epic.
cheese.
Did someone say
I
macaroni?
love MAC.
I love
Macaroni. and
Out of
cheese.
diplomacy, I restrain myself from formulating a comment.
macaroni and cheese.
Oh, I
My
found a
favorite
Wiimote.
Mac is the Mac 10. I'm currently pointing at my temple.
Macaroni.
I have an
Why
idea,
would
but
you-
it's weird.
Why would you
Thank you
buy
for that.
an automatic gun for the sole purpose of killing yourself? How many bullets do you need,
To
man?
go out with style.
Two.
My skull's pretty thick. I need a couple.
That's not true, dude. You only need one.
Some people are
I've
just
tried.
hard-headed.
Are you an expert on this topic? I don't think so. Shut up.
Yeah,
I
I-
mean, he's shot himself.
Excuse me, I've killed myself multiple times. I'm an expert.
You
I'm a
shouldn't do
veteran.
that. That's bad for your health.
I'll do what I want. You want to fucking try me, punk?
Is that a
Yeah.
Are
threat?
you gonna fight a zombie?
1v1
What?
me on
1v1 me on killing myself.
Well,
I'll kick your ass, punk.
Incredible.
I like the current picture on the stream, and it's very realistic. Mm-hmm. Such a fun
yes.
piece of art.
another
Lots of years of
unrealistic body
practices.
expectation for women.
Lots
It's
of
got that,
years of study and practice went into this.
that Hidamari sketch wide face thing going on. It's stylistic. It's
This
well
is very good.
critically acclaimed.
I actually really need
Enjoyable,
to pee.
very good.
Go pee then, you dummy.
I can't figure out how to mute myself.
Well, just bring the phone with you, or device, whatever you're using.
I server muted him
Okay.
to solve his problem.
It's a good rule. If you're using a desktop monitor, unplug it and bring it with you to the bathroom so you can talk with us.
Stop. I'm gonna unserver mute him now because I don't want him server muted. There.
You did a good deed.
You're dumb.
What?
Haha, loser. I almost forgot the floofs. The poofy floofs.
Poofy.
How can one forget the poofy floofs?
That's the most
No,
important part.
You forget Tails all the time. What's a couple poofy floofs?
I thought for a second you were
Sometimes
talking
cereal.
about Tails. Like,
Yeah, from Tails Gets Trolled, which you need to draw in its entirety.
no. What is this on her other wrist? Does she just have... Is part of her character design that she has a hairband on her wrist?
Friendship bracelet.
Are those
for-
silly bands?
For all the many friends that DG wish he had.
Ooh. Ooh. There was some thin ice right there. Ouch.
Burn. Is he here? He is. What a loser.
Even
I'm not
worse.
here.
Ow.
He says he's
Yeah,
not
muted.
here.
Quick reminder to all the viewers at home, remember to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you get notified every time Band does a stream.
Quick reminder for friends at home, don't listen to anything that DJ says. Wait. Don't listen to him!
Am I unmuted now? Can you guys
Now
hear
it's
me?
time for our
Yeah.
sponsors.
I
No.
don't know.
Okay, good.
This stream is sponsored by
I have a
Scrabble.
story.
I can't believe you told all the viewers not to listen to me, though, when I was giving you a free boot right there.
Never actually.
No
yeah,
one should ever
What?
subscribe to me.
That's not.
So just a second ago, I was peeing, and I thought to myself, man, I should lean against the wall.
Did
I
you
get a
have a
better
good
angle.
time doing that?
Dude, it was great!
What kind of things did you do?
Lean against the
I
wall.
leaned against the wall, but I forgot to stop leaning against the wall.
Did you
So, like, I
die?
kept doing it, and eventually I tried to walk away, and it didn't work.
You're dumb,
Dumb.
but not as dumb as DG.
Okay, but
DJ.
Fiji water is actually a ripoff.
Ah!
That's not confusing at all.
Did she not say Fiji?
I said DG, but I meant to say DJ, but it's okay because they're both dumb.
But I mean, like, DJ
Why is everyone muted? Wait, why is everyone
DJ is
muted?
subjectively dumb.
What are you talking
Fiji is objectively dumb. Everyone is muted because they all left. They're dead now. I killed them.
It's just us. I don't like this.
I didn't actually kill them. Van muted herself for the sake of the joke.
Why have I not been muted? I don't want to be here talking by myself.
Now kiss.
Jesus. DG, you get
It's
back in
okay.
here.
You'll be alright.
Alright.
Did they all just... I don't know why they all muted themselves. What a bunch of buzzkills.
I can't do it. I won't mute myself on principle. I will continue to sit here and preamble as long as it takes to get people unmuted. Kiss me, DG.
No.
It wasn't DG, it was me. I kissed you.
Everything
no,
I
am I
knew
all
was a
alone?
lie.
I'm not alone. You're still here. I believed in you.
Oh, see, we got high back. We'll get banana eventually.
Yeah. I promise. Hey, Ban, come back. I miss you.
Did you mean to say filibuster?
What?
No, I meant to say preamble. I know what I said. I'm a very
Who the
good at
fuck is
self-aware thing. I
filibuster?
mostly specialize in bird law, though.
You're dumb.
You're dumb. You're the one thinking that birds have a law. They're just birds. They tweet at people.
They don't even know how
Twitter
to
doesn't
use
have
Twitter.
a law system. You idiot.
You should go.
I can't. I don't know how.
And I'm back.
I've been trying to hang up on this call since I joined it.
What an idiot.
Good job. Why is DJ
Better
muted
job.
again?
DJ's
Because-
muted because he doesn't have anything to say. He'll come up when he has something
When
to
does
say.
DJ not have
Okay.
anything to say?
No, DJ has
Most
nothing
of the
useful
time.
to say.
I'm gonna play video games.
I'll tell you what.
Tell you what.
What?
What? You did it. You did it. You told me what.
Wow.
Look at what, dude?
I'm
What?
proud of you.
An engaging and just thought-provoking conversation. I'm
Thank you.
glad that
My
I
thoughts are very
decided.
provoked.
I'm glad I decided to join the chat and let YouTube hear all of your voices.
Holy sh-
We
Okay,
were all
but when
having a
YouTube
great
is
time
the
until
same
everyone
people
muted
who are
themselves.
hearing this
which
conversation?
You're both going
Who's
to
really
time out.
losing out?
What the what? Oh!
I did on auto answer.
My
Are you
Incidentally-
two ready to play nice?
I'm gearing up and ready to make it to third floor dice.
I'm already playing nice.
What
You're
is
the
the
one that
measure
doesn't
now?
agree with voices.
Holy cow, this guy.
I agree with voices that I can hear, which are not ones that are talking at the same time.
My bad, sorry.
Got him.
So anyway, like I was saying, coincidentally, everyone mutes themselves after you join. Gee, I really...
They just don't want to have to talk when she's in.
we
I
were
just
having
wanna
a
hear
great
what she has to
conversation.
say.
What was the great conversation?
We were not having a great conversation.
Oh, well, that's sad. It's just
Everyone
me and
mingle.
Tanner. What
Have
did
you guys ever
have?
noticed that
Oh god, I ran out of
DG
submits.
Ban have the same avatar,
What?
just recolored?
Yeah,
You do not have stream.
Conspiracy?
Can't make this up.
Can't make this up.
Can't make this up. It's real shit.
I
I feel violated.
commissioned those avatars.
That's
Yeah.
what they all say.
I commissioned those recolors.
I
That's
commissioned
what they
the
are
recolor.
though. Like that's why they're only like $3 is because they're all ponies, so I literally just have to recolor it and draw the hair.
Dude,
Dude,
that's
I'm
like
not giving you
$3.
I'm not giving you shit for it, but I'm
$3.
definitely giving you shit for it.
I can't remember.
Do you know the old...
I can't remember if DJ's hair was original or if I got it from that red and white vampire one. But I got one from the other.
Do you know the old kids dress up games? Exactly.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
We don't speak
There
of
are
those.
no submissions, by the way.
I have nothing to
I guess you
submit.
should just draw me.
Submit Naked
Trying
Fox.
to find something.
Naked Fox was laughed
What?
out of the room last time. She needs a
Rip.
rest.
Apparently, I still have one other OC that I probably forget somehow, somewhere.
Did I do that?
Clyobate, stop chatting in submission.
Clyde.
Fuck.
Clyde, you idiot.
Can't ban all of us. Quick, everyone say hello.
Hello.
Draw your gamer pose.
DG, stop chatting in submission, you fuck. Guys, stop chatting in submission, you fuck.
This is a really cursed image that you just posted here and submit. I don't like it.
Who deleted it?
Who deleted Gamer Daily Dose?
How dare you? I
Strike them
needed
from the
Ben to
roster.
draw the daily dose.
Send them to the principal's office and have them expelled!
What the f happening?
I'm mad.
I just
DG's your
accidentally
fault.
delete my post because I didn't. Because Discord's being a bitch. Alright, I said it.
Here's an actual submission for you. Draw this, but serious. Hi, get the fuck out of here! Oh, yeah. Oh.
I remember this. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's that thing you drew.
I remember this. Why are we resubmitting? Why are they resubmitting things that you've already drawn?
I can only submit things that I have saved on my phone.
Like, are we that desperate?
And all I have saved
did
on my
you
phone is
just
Penny
submit-
Palladino.
Hold on, who is this? Hi, did you just
This is-
submit a set of adopts?
I don't know. I just adopted her. Apparently, I never drew in color. I'm not lazy. Okay. It's just a
Did you
color
say
reference. I
crazy?
don't know.
Like you were
I'm
some
not
kind of
crazy.
Japanese man?
Please don't say you're lazy.
Lazy.
Crazy?
I mean,
Don't
hey,
disrespect me.
you don't know how
It's German's
words
March
work in
season.
German? I certainly
Come in
don't.
and say.
I have had multiple times that the letter U with the 2 dots over it, I've had that explained to me multiple times, and I still don't know how that one works.
Ah, that's just true.
Are you talking about the umlaut?
The now.
Freaking
I don't know what I did wrong,
Listen
and
to
at this
me.
point, I'm too afraid to ask.
Listen to
Okay.
me.
Okay. Hi. If there,
Yes.
hang on, I'm
Dude, I
thinking.
I clicked
Desert?
play on the stream
Everyone
and
goes
like
quiet
a
to
million
let me
people
speak.
started talking at once.
Hang on. Desert in German is what?
What is in what? What? I didn't understand it.
Desert?
Wüste.
Say it slowly.
Wüste.
Dude, chickens are deserts in your language? Holy shit!
What? Chicken.
Male chickens.
Wait, what
How can
happened?
you talk about roosters, dude?
No. What?
No, okay. It's freaking. It's that, right? Or maybe.
What
it's
happened to
in-
rooster teeth? Are they a desert too?
Too.
Not Rue, it's Boo.
Just go to Google
Wüste.
Translate, type in
Wüste.
desert, and listen to the fucking pronunciation. Oh,
You
sorry
can't
for
deal
the
with
swear
this.
word.
Okay, so I don't know. The reason I brought it up is because I had a discussion about it the other day with people that I know, and we
You
couldn't.
discuss with people?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out
My
how
mom
the letter
does.
U works in German. Was essentially.
Yeah.
Uh,
Pronounce the letter
something
U
about
with
something about a mix between an E and a
Do it
U.
from your chest.
Do you remember how she had to do it?
Oh, we got
I
these
thought
nice
that was-
letters. The one with dots on top
Okay.
of it.
Because here's the thing, though, is because the way that you said it just now, it sounds like a sound that is in English, but the person explaining it to me was insisting that it was not.
Well, it wasn't.
Was it that same bastard
It's not.
bastard who was trying to
One of-
explain to you that Toblerone was a thing?
Okay,
Toblerone.
listen, that guy,
Toblerone.
I
That
think that was
sounds like-
Pixel Punk?
That sounds
no,
like a
That
hot
guy was
South American.
definitely flirting
That sounds
with
like
you.
a South American take.
Corona.
no, the person I'm talking about actually was Marley, who is taking a course in IPA.
Marley was definitely flirting with you.
Okay.
That sounds horrifying. I don't
Should I
want to
draw
think
this
about.
person with clothes on?
I want to think about
No.
Toblerone.
Toblerone.
He runs in
I did
wanna
I got a Toblerone for
I
Christmas.
want to get that
holiday
girl a
before
big
that was a meme.
Toblerone.
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 Tablet. Tablet 1.
You say Doppler 10, I say
Ready
Tobler
Tobler 1, the hit new
Yeah.
film coming out.
Did you guys see the bear?
No,
The
I'm not
bear
even
and the
watching the
Toblerone
stream
logo.
anymore, to be honest.
Oh, I just put my head in queso. Excellent.
You should not do that.
I was trying to lay down on my couch, but the chips were there.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a good excuse.
I should
I'll
have cooked
take
dinner
that.
like 4 hours ago.
I didn't actually get any cheese in my hair, but I got my hair in the cheese.
The
I don't get it.
A hair popped off and fell in the cheese or something like that. Do hairs pop off? I don't know.
there is
Only
the
if they win
bear.
at Smash.
So I can go on just normal day. Meanwhile, just like, oh, my hair fell off. Damn it.
Oh, my hair fell off.
Not
There
again.
is a bear in the Toblerone logo.
There, yeah.
I like Toblerone.
Where is it
Isn't
even
it
from?
Tobler?
Oh, Swiss. Ah,
Toblerone.
the sweet.
This is inappropriate. I'm gonna
Cool.
give her some pants.
You're inappropriate.
Appropriate.
Hot
Thick.
pants.
Thick.
It's missing the neck though, but we don't talk about that.
We
She
don't
doesn't
talk-
have a
Finally!
neck.
That,
What are
that
you talking
waist
about?
size is not proportional to, but whatever. We don't talk about that.
Dude, you gave her the booty.
What's that laugh?
Which one? Like, there were several people laughing.
Yeah, you need to throw in an anime
like,
rich girl laugh on that.
Okay. Yeah, that's just me when I'm laughing, but I don't want to put effort into it.
Who puts
So I
effort
said
into
that's
laughing?
Where
I
are
do
her or his
because
hands?
it's hard.
What was the discussion that spurred this photograph? Do you remember?
It had to do with people drawing girls with broken spines.
Right, yeah. People were
The
like,
hands
oh
were
man, this
missing
girl's
too,
so
you know?
sexy. When, like, her boobs and her butt are facing the same direction, which means that that girl is clinically dead. And it's like, yeah, that's great that you find cadavers sexy. But at the same time, there's, like, this dude pointing at her butt. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well, that's not necessarily true. She could just be disabled from the waist down.
She could just be
dead.
disabled from the waist down.
I knew that was so common.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
trust me, it is.
Lumbar vertebral like rearrangements, they happen all the time. You just twist around like it's in The Exorcist.
Can I get a fucking Lazy Susan installed where my spine is? So I can
Swivel like
Can I swivel my
Okay,
ass around
Google.
so I can fucking twerk with the best of them? I'm into it.
that'd be pretty boss at a club though. I mean, just being able to like hold up a boombox and just swivel 180 degrees. It brings the 80s back.
This is his girlfriend.
That is legit.
Oh wow.
Man, I just want you to know I'm really proud of you for drawing this. I need
You
it.
get a 10 out of 10. Oh, that's a
Look at
guy.
this guy's
You may not-
face.
You may not like it, ladies, but this is what peak performance looks like.
Okay, that was
Is
good.
it some kind of extended arm, just like?
Oh my god.
Yeah, is he getting ready to slap that ass? Is that what the
Showing it off.
Or is
No.
it just presenting it just like? No.
He's gesturing to all the other dudes in the
Yeah.
club. He's like, yo, this is my bitch. This
He
is where
just
her
leaves-
at. Yeah.
He leads people like it's a shady drug deal in the back alley. He's like, you, come here.
Hey,
Take a look at this.
Yo, you want-
You see something you like?
You want some ass?
He opens up the freaking overcoat, like, I got everything.
Alright, this masterpiece is finished.
Oh my god, man, I love
Cocaine,
you.
speed, I got
Yeah,
everything.
like some kind of reflection on it, just like shiny, polished.
You say
don't know.
reflectionally?
Reflection, yes. Rejection,
I
reflection,
don't think
everything the
that's
same.
a word. Fucking took damage.
God.
Want something from my friend, but he reflected. I know.
I'm crying right now.
Are you
Okay.
gonna live?
Tears.
I'm
Are
sad.
you sad?
No!
No.
Perhaps.
The beauty of it touched him.
Ah.
On his butt.
What?
I was trying to get up
Why
so
do
I could
I-
look at it, but my hair was stuck
That's
in
the
the
wrong
teeth.
question to ask. I bring this upon myself.
What?
It touched me in the heart, in my chest, and in my pants.
Oh my god.
This looks like a balloon toy.
This thing doesn't look like glass, it looks gummy.
It looks like a balloon animal. Except sharp.
Like a balloon animal.
It looks like a balloon knife.
Hey guys,
Whoa,
my
what?
How
girlfriend.
does
She
that
has
work?
life-threatening lordosis. Say something nice about her.
She has a severe case of scoliosis.
I've returned. What have I missed?
There are
Scoliosis.
two people talking on one mic, and it annoys me.
Well, actually,
Who's talking
it's
on
not
the-
scoliosis.
Just-
because that's a
just-
horizontal misalignment of the spine.
Depends on
I
how
dis-
see it.
I dislike this.
You're gonna have to get used to
I
it.
was gonna make a joke about
You're
it, and then I
stupid.
forgot what I was gonna say.
Is this
You're
a balloon
stupid.
animal dragon?
I'm not stupid.
It's a glass
I'm only,
dragon.
Is this the Dragon Ball?
I'm only slightly autistic.
No,
But my mom says I'm
That's the
special
Dragon
in
Ball.
my own way.
You are special in your own way, and I appreciate that.
My
Shut up,
mom
faggot.
says I'm
What kind of
special.
special? The good kind of special or the bad kind of special?
Good kind of special. There's a bad kind of special.
A dragon
Yes.
that breeds,
Doesn't
I
mean
have
you are.
not been watching YouTube chat.
Wait,
I
what?
hope. Yep, nothing happened.
What is the YouTube
I
chat?
can read through YouTube chat for you, like a good moderator does.
Don't. You will be put in
Don't.
timeout.
Hey, real talk though, a dragon that breathes molten glass instead of fire would be pretty dope.
That'd be
It would just
actually
be drooling
terrifying.
glass the way I
Have you
imagine.
seen? Have you
You
seen
guys-
molten glass? It looks like terrifying.
Exactly.
It looks like
It's
terrifying.
good traits for a dragon.
Listen though, glass. When you melt glass, it's a liquid. It's not a gas. So I just imagine he's like slobbering over things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Which
like
is,
those
you
lizards
know-
that
Is fire a gas?
It's
well, have you ever
it would
Is your
s-
mom a gas?
it would suck. It would suck to be attacked with molten glass, but it would also
yeah,
be funny.
it would suck
That'd be
pretty
metal,
bad,
though.
but like
No,
No,
it'd
no,
be
it's
metal and
glass.
glass.
Except it wouldn't. Because it's not
Glass
glass.
isn't a fucking metal, you idiot.
you idiot. That was the best way to put that.
Silica's a transition metal, you dorks. It's close enough.
It's
The
close
transition liquid. You idiot.
enough. No, you're a transition gay.
I have a degree in chemistry. I'm legally allowed to say that. You're all wrong.
You should all.
I have a degree in your mom. I'm legally allowed to tell you you haven't been boring.
Oh my god!
All mine.
We're gonna get her to ground you.
Grounded forever.
Can't. You're
Grounded
grounded
from
from
your
your car, your fridge, and your own house. But taxes, you still gotta pay. You still gotta pay those. I'm sorry.
Grounded from your own paycheck.
Grounded from your own paycheck. What if parents could legally do that? Like withhold money from
I
you
would move to another
in
country.
your own
Yeah,
bank account.
I'd nope the fuck out. I'd move to Mexico. They got like coconuts down there.
You got like coconuts in Mexico.
I thought he was gonna
Sounds
say
about
okay.
right.
Just a little bit closer to that
They-
Canadian border
they
to
grow
get those
bananas
sweet
in
Tim Horton
China.
donut bites for the rest of my life.
Hey, dude, Mexico is like the opposite of Canada. They're nowhere near each other. What the hell are you talking about?
What?
Well, they're not opposite in the world from each other, but yeah,
They're
they're-
literally north and
opposite
south. What are you
America.
talking about?
Canada is not real.
Well, are we talking
Yeah,
I get
about
the
Have you ever-
feeling
have
that
you ever
whoever's
seen
talking is-
Canada? Didn't think so.
I get the feeling
Yeah,
whoever's
but it's
talking is
not like-
outside the perspective of America, the U.S.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Who
Have
said
you-
that?
I feel like you would go like more across or even like diagonally.
Who said
Oh.
though?
If you went across from Canada like diagonally, you still wouldn't hit
You'd
Mexico.
probably end up in Australia
You'd end
Who
up in like
said-
Denmark.
or something. I don't remember.
Who was the person who said that they were next to each other?
Big Mama Brony.
What?
What's his name?
Big Mama.
I don't know his actual name.
Who
But
though?
Brond made
Did
me-
anybody-
Well, if that's his
Oh.
actual name, I mean,
Inebrius,
Like-
are you in the U.S.?
What? Yeah, I live in D.C., the capital. I'm at least as smart as our politicians.
Dude,
Alright, turns out
answer
you
me.
live in an idiot.
You live in DC. Answer me something.
I'm
How
at
do
least-
taxes work in DC? How do taxes work in DC?
the
You
same
guys
way
like
work
They don't.
everywhere, don't they?
They don't.
They don't?
All right.
They
So hold
don't?
on. There.
Move
Hold
to
on. 'Cause there
DC,
is a
bye.
state tax.
Nuts.
There is a 10% food cap at restaurants in D.C.
That's hilarious.
She still judges me. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
That's just the service sector as a whole, man. You can't trust waitresses; they're all evil.
Waitresses only live to make
That
food.
waitress can kick you out of the server, though.
That's
But like I said,
also
even-
true.
Tipping,
I can
tipping
never win.
50% doesn't mean much when your check was $5.
That's a good point, actually.
You just hand her
But I
$2.
also-
Like, all right, you better
I
respect.
always order the fucking
Donald.
chicken nuggets or the tendies or the
But wait.
steak. I'm always chipping.
You do.
tipping
You
at
get
least
the nuggets
$5.
every time.
Dude, I do.
Be
Answer
careful
me
not
this.
to go into too much detail about what you order, though, because I don't want people to know where I work.
Yeah, people are gonna derive where you work from what I ordered at your fucking restaurant.
You know, listen,
God
did the
help
stream
me.
Hey
just
guys,
go
help
off?
me.
Ah, the
Let's
place
get
with the
banned
chicken
swatted.
nuggets.
No,
Let's get banned
no,
swatted.
chicken nuggets are obviously fine, dummy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Oh,
don't
yes, the
mention
place
anything
with-
else.
The place with the tendies and the steak.
Alright, you don't have to make fun
Must
of me.
be Apple. Must
What are
be
you doing
the.
here?
What are you doing here?
Alex
I
just
don't
walked
know.
in.
What
Alex,
am I doing
Why
here?
are you here?
get out!
Why can't I be here?
Because you weren't invited!
Get out of my room!
Nobody
I'm playing
likes
Minecraft!
Nobody likes you.
She likes
Mom
me.
said it's my
Kira,
turn
do
to
you
use
like
the
him?
Xbox.
I'm not gonna say yes or no if it's gonna make one of you happy or upset.
You have your hair sticking out of the hole in your hat. You
She's ass ketchup.
Oh!
Is Lexington online? I know she wanted to get into the chat earlier so she could talk with y'all, but
Oh, yes, Lux still
Oh,
around.
time out.
Oh, Lux.
Lux isn't
Yeah.
here because they left because
Because you never joined.
Yeah.
Lux left like 2 years ago.
dude,
Yeah.
people like that I don't think should have to or should deserve to like be like, oh yeah, the
why
person's
did I
here
get
now.
put in timeout for that?
Oh, yeah, person.
If they don't want to participate in the fun times of the chat, they shouldn't get to be here when the streamer's here. Because like, what the
We're
fuck?
now talking about restaurant food.
I look away for 1 second and everything goes to hell.
Was someone chatting in Submit? Do I need
you
to
did
ban
have the molten
someone?
glass. See, that's a good touch. That looks
Hey,
dope.
we got more than 7 people in here. That's pretty good.
1,
And
2,
only one of them is not
4,
even speaking.
5, 6,
What?
7.
This is a record for
8.
this.
Actually, I count as 14 people. I don't know if you knew
I
that.
count as
So
Wow, this is-
No, you're not allowed to count as
This is a
14
shame.
people.
This is
I
a shame.
identify as a multiplicity of 14 different people.
Wow, okay.
You should go home
You
then.
did.
I am home. Joke's on you, bitch.
Little Dennis.
Whoa. Whoa.
That was unnecessarily harsh.
That wasn't
That is a
hard.
bubble gun.
She knows I love
And
her.
it's not loaded.
It doesn't matter.
I love you, man.
Kira is aiming
I'm never gonna stop loving you.
I
bubble
was.
a bubble gun at me, and it wasn't even loaded.
Dude,
job.
killer.
How do you...
Alright,
When I
I'll
was-
take the bubble gun.
In the fucking
We
head.
love each other here.
You
I
don't
remember.
need her to kill me. I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
I used to be able to edit people's nicknames, but now I can't, and it's sad.
Haha.
Good.
Wait,
I
I used to
remember
be
when I
able-
was like
Kira.
7.
Kira.
What?
Speaking of editing nicknames, why am I is very gay?
What are you doing?
Well,
I used to be able to
That's
type,
a
but I
question.
can't.
I don't have an answer for you.
No one ever remembers that the stylus is the cursor, so if they move the mouse, it's going to ruin everything.
Well, you know
Really,
me.
nobody remembers
I
that?
tend to ruin
That's
everything.
why I have a computer all to
Give me
myself.
my gun.
No, okay, but it's actually really hard to remember that. So like when you're trying to
What do you-
mess with Ban, you end up messing with her more than you expected to.
How do you feel about that?
You get a
Well,
lot
that's
more
a
than you
win-win
bargained.
then. I don't
No, it's not
understand.
because she's trying to draw, and you're trying to bring up some funny meme, and she ends up drawing over the meme or drawing into the meme.
Maybe
it
just
becomes
don't
a mess.
touch people's
that-
stuff.
That just sounds like even better.
It's not. Are
Oh,
you
well.
watching the stream? It's probably not.
I am not. I am not watching the stream.
How
I
dare
was.
you?
I was.
New
and then
rule.
I was
Dare
like,
you?
New rule, you
Wow,
can't be
that-
in the voice chat
this
if you're
was-
not watching stream.
This was
What?
boring.
I guess I should leave the voice chat then.
How dare you?
I don't
Keep that high.
watch the stream.
I'm definitely not playing Dark Souls right now instead of watching your stream.
Oh my gosh, I'd play Dark Souls.
Put him into timeout.
Gotcha.
Hey, important
I'd watch
question.
Dark Souls.
Hi. Is this a trap or a child? Because there's no boobs.
Is this
It's
a trap
a
or a
female.
child?
Okay.
It's a female.
Is it? It's a child.
No, she's just really flat.
I don't know. I don't even know.
You
It's just
submitted
like,
her.
I guess.
I guess.
Who's
Yes, I
OC
mean
is
no.
this?
I mean yes.
Hey,
It's just I don't really do much with my OCs.
you can not.
OC
You
is
can
this
be
if you
both
don't even know?
not a trap.
It's mine. I adopted
Child.
her, but
He's
like
not-
right?
An
He's not
adoptable.
into voluptuous women.
Just because
I
you
guess.
don't have boobs,
It's just
doesn't
not like
mean
his
you're not
thing.
an adult.
She
Just
can be
called being
flat. It's, the
flat-chested.
problem is that he doesn't know.
I mean,
What do people have against small-breasted women?
She can-
There's so much bigotry.
She can be.
Hold on, simply let me see. I restrained from myself from a comment.
She can be Earth if she wants.
What?
Earth-chan.
oh,
What's
Earth
Earth?
can. Ha, fun.
Earth isn't flat, you fucking idiot. You know this. You've been on the Earth. You live on it.
I've been to Earth before.
I live in Florida.
At least once.
It's pretty
what is
okay.
Earth?
Earth is the thing you live on. It's
Is it?
fucking gross and dirty.
I thought that
But
was
it's not
grand. I live on the U.S. Does that count? The U.S.
Yes.
Earth?
On the U.S.
No,
I live
totally different
around the
planet.
I live on
US.
I live on the planet of the United States of America.
I
Okay,
live on food
guys.
stamps.
We
Does
moved
that
to
count
Mars.
as Earth?
I'm not from Earth. I'm
You
from
cut out a
America,
little
you
bit
weird
further
foreigner.
for me, so I thought you said you lived in the United Arab Emirates.
Hey, you guys, I know that it's nobody's OC, but does anyone care if I draw Earth-chan next?
Man,
Why'd
you
you
need
say
to draw
Earth
Earth Chant
Chan?
right fucking now.
Why don't you draw all
Earth
kinds of
Chan.
mean
You have to
characters
do
like
that right now, or I'll ban you from the server.
I just slapped my knee really hard. You have to understand how serious this
Okay,
is.
okay,
It hurts a lot.
I'm gonna start a poll, and I'll,
Why do you need a poll?
Why
We all
bother?
just-
The answer's yes.
No,
Just
you
do
need
it.
Poll.
No, listen to
Right,
me,
okay,
and you
everybody.
might find out.
Okay, everybody, raise your hands
God damn.
if you want to.
No, the poll is going to be, whether you want flat or round Earth.
Flat, flat.
Baby.
That's
if you
gonna
want,
be a sad
if you
poll.
want flat Earth, react with an F. If you want round Earth, react with an R.
Press F. Pay respects.
Look,
And if you believe in flat Earth,
You have to react, not just type an R. What is the Tigger? You guys.
I'm trying. No, I'm
That's not
trying.
Tigger, that's Hobbs, isn't it?
I'm literally
You
trying
did
to
not
react
just
to
call Hobbs
nothing.
Tigger. That has destroyed my childhood.
Did I say Tigger?
Tigger,
Yes.
Tigger.
The Tigger.
Gosh.
Tigger.
But why would you do that though?
Hang on, let me look at this for a second. It's really small.
Not until you make it round.
what if the world was flat?
Then you'd fall off of it.
No, because I haven't
What if
gone
your
to the
face
coast of
was
the world
flat?
before.
Oh.
If
First
the
you
world
make
was
fall
flat,
off
you
the
would
Earth.
fall to the middle of it because you would be able to get there.
I see. I don't even know what you're saying anymore.
Tigger.
That's
I
because
don't know how that's supposed to make sense.
What if the world was always changing, and one day it was round? And
What
the
if
next
the
day it was
music
flat?
from Steven Universe
Listen.
isn't actually that good?
the Earth
What if I ban
cannot
you?
be shape fluid. I will not allow
Something
it.
about
Ignore.
Steven Universe was
I
good.
Who's gonna
will
ban?
not allow
Choosing
this
to ignore all
blasphemy.
negative comments hereforth
I have
about Steven
a
Universe.
Positive vibes only stream, everyone. Smiley face.
Amen.
Positive
I just want to thank everyone for being so happy and so supportive of everything that's going on right now and so positive for I just
Right.
don't
What the hell are you on about?
While you're all here, viewers, make sure to enter band's free gift card giveaway
Oh
in
my
order
God,
to join.
stop.
Oh no.
It's a positivity stream. Get it? You know if you were into the memes on Twitch, you fucking idiot.
Nobody's into the memes on Twitch.
Okay,
That's true, that is a
I
meme.
have an overwhelming amount of votes for
For
So you'll make
her.
flat Earth, right?
Well, I
the
think
people. Okay, the people who actually voted correctly, it's tied.
I think you should do square, like they
Or
say.
votes for flat.
Square Earth, done.
Alright, awesome.
does that count as flat?
Oh no.
Or
It failed
pointy?
to
That
send.
Not happy about that.
Discord is reporting me for spam.
Got him.
DG hasn't even voted.
Do you guys have any good references for Earth-chan?
No, I said square.
Any non-pornographic ones? No.
Chad Base has a lot of great ones.
Whoa.
I have similar problems for Chun.
You
If
guys
you
have-
want
I
a
can't.
great
You guys don't have
reference
similar
for
problems, you have
Earth-chan,
problems.
just look at Chad Base.
I can't type Earthcon into Google, so no.
You have to draw Tide Pod Chan next, by the way.
Put
Oh,
your
God,
favorite.
stop.
Put your favorite reference for Earth-chan in submit
Why
I
though?
can't.
because
I can't
even-
because
I don't even
there's
like
a rule
anime.
strictly against it.
How am I supposed?
because I need something to go off of.
Oh, watch and how would I know?
I can't even spell anime correctly half the time.
It's pronounced manga.
Yeah, use that one.
Oh, it's Clyde. I didn't even know Clyde was in the voice
Wait,
chat.
What? What is this? What is this?
I tried spelling Earth.
I saw that.
That's clear Earth.
Wow.
I tried really hard.
Again.
I don't know if you saw earlier. We were
all
wanting you to
live
draw.
on the hair of a giant muscle girl, whatever.
Muscle girl.
Don't you
whatever.
talk shit about her chin!
I hope she washes her hair. All that
We're
rain
gonna start
is
like an
conditioner.
entire freaking
Anyway, I went off on a
It's
tangent,
like
but I have to
not
mention
It's
I don't think
Earth-chan.
I don't think Bananas actually saw me link Barack Obama's OC because I really feel like that should be drawn.
Oh, she did. She saw it. They reacted to it on the stream. I remember.
Did they?
Because I
Yeah, I
unmuted it,
remember
and
too.
they were like,
'cause
"Oh
I
God,
remember
no!"
reacting to it.
Okay,
It was
so
bad.
then we're not
I'm a
Like-
little traumatized, so like whoever put that in there, just
But like, why though? It was the best part of the entire segment.
If you need
it
a
was
legitimate
a mistake.
Hera is like 4.
You were a mistake.
Whoever created
Here's a
that,
decent
I knew
one I
She's
found
like-
off.
She's the small cinnamon.
I
It
really
was
need
the
You gotta
best
respect
mistake I'd
that.
ever made.
Best
Why don't you
mistake
let me
I'd
take
ever
over
made.
for a second and you get some
Look, it's cute Earth-chan.
Okay.
She's flat
wow,
though. Get that
that's-
shit out of here, DJ.
No, that's
Okay,
how.
I can go a
that's the
little
way
bit
she
longer
belongs.
because the stream actually ends in a few minutes.
We're just assuming
yeah.
that Earth is a girl. Where's Guy Earth?
Oh yeah, I should
Did you
go
just
to sleep.
assume
It's called
Earth?
Mother Earth, you
No,
fucking
everyone
idiot.
else
Sin.
I'm the only one that's questioning whether or not it's a girl or not.
Mother Earth isn't
Hey,
a
what did
thing,
you
it's
say
Mother
about
Nature.
the stream?
yeah, it's definitely
Mother
Mother
Earth is
Nature.
the thing.
It's
Wait, did you say the
Definitely
stream's
Mother
ending?
Nature.
What?
DJ.
Yeah, the stream's ending. Stream technically ends at 9.
3 minutes.
But
Like
It's a
4.
good thing it's only 7.
But Van will elongate the stream because she wants to draw a
It
cute
is
anime girl.
9:57 for me, so you guys should have ended a long time ago. Stop.
Okay,
lying to
9
me.
in real people time.
Central.
You
It's
call
called
CST.
Central.
You call CST normal people time? What's wrong with you?
You bet your sweet ass I do, baby.
It's Eastern
How do
time,
you know it's
baby.
sweet?
I've
She's
seen it.
tasted it.
It's Eastern time, baby.
Alex All Ass is sweet.
Whoa.
I don't want to know why you know that mine is.
I want to know why you don't know that.
He's gay.
I don't want to know what you're doing.
Alex is gay and he didn't even know it.
No!
What a fag.
We all are
If he was
deep down
gay, he would
inside.
definitely know how sweet ass is.
That
Let's
shit
be
was
real.
nice.
Jeez, man. I ain't ever eat no donkey.
Don't get me started on cheese, please. My hair is still sticking to the couch.
What?
He got his head in queso.
Oh. How do you do
Go to
what?
head and quistle.
Thus proving my point that round Earth-chan is simply for degenerates and perverts.
Like me.
Flat Earth-chan is
Oh,
pure.
well, I'm not a pervert, but I'm certainly a degenerate.
What about Earth?
Okay, round Earth-chan is for realistic
Earth-kun.
men.
Earth-kun.
Flat Earth-chan is for delusional idiots who want to be
hello! Nice to meet you.
Flat Earth Tron is for Scientologists.
Flat Earth-chan is for people who want to live in the past and who don't believe in our Lord and Savior Galileo, who invented the telescope and
Why is
anime.
that the... Why?
Tom Cruise.
You invented the
That should
telescope?
be fine.
He
He
invented...
invented, more importantly than the telescope, he invented anime.
Yeah, until he thought the Earth was the center of the universe and died like a stupid science bitch.
Stupid
get
science
wrecked.
bitch.
You want to fight me?
Galileo.
Oh, you'll win.
Where do you want to go?
You'll win.
Galileo.
I love how confident
You
you
have
are
a
in
minute
your
left.
A
abilities.
really round Earth.
Actually, this is a bad run. I'm restarting.
Stop it.
Yeah.
9 o'clock.
Oh no.
I like how Ben
No, it's not.
made a paltry
Mine's
attempt
still
at being
69.
everyone by making Earth-chan kind of flat, but not really.
9
Oh,
o'clock.
that's whoa. It's a little
Yeah.
too.
9 o'clock.
Looks like someone's been sharing their
is
lock screen.
convex.
Computer's inaccurate.
I don't
Oh,
care.
it's 9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock. Get out of here.
But this
You're
is
done.
really what Earth looks